Hi y'all, how you doing today? It's getting closer. Christmas is almost here. And I wanted to make some toffee. So I wanted to jump on here and give you all a toffee recipe. We'll make some toffee together. I know that y'all probably had those good, what are they called? Anyway, coffee with nuts and chocolate and all that. So we're going to try to make some of that today. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do, and plus I have a surprise for you. I've got a friend here that we used to work with together a long time ago. We've been friends for about 30 years. Come here, Karen. This is my friend Karen.
Hi. Merry Christmas.
She was just shooing off the rooster that we got that's not supposed to be over here. We got 5 hens, and that rooster, likes them. So she was outside shooing them off.
Chasing them away.
But I'm going to show you something. We kind of exchanging gifts today, and I wanted to show you something that I made her, and she loves it. Okay? Well, I'm going to get the candy made first. Here we go. We got a stick of butter, and I got a cup of water. Now we're going to put this on the stove, and we're going to get this boiling, and then we're going to add our sugar, our salt, and our corn syrup. Okay? And I'll show you all that in a minute, but I'm going to get you over here and check out the stove. Karen's going to be my camera person.
How that?
Oh, wrong eye. That's good. There we go. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. She got my pot in there. All right. So what we got to do is we got to let this boil, and then we're going to put the other stuff in there. All right. Now I have already toasted some nuts, because I got toasted pecans that go in this. And I've already toasted, and I've already chopped them up with my handy dandy chopper. You want to show them your...
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hold on. While we're waiting for that, I want to show you this. She's going to show you.
My friend Robin made this beautiful crystal tree for me.
Is it pretty?
Out of bowls and shot glasses. Isn't that pretty?
Yard sale stuff, y'all.
Isn't this beautiful? Now that's a treasure.
So, I just wanted to show you that. I showed you that other thing I made, but I couldn't show you this because she's always watching. And she would have seen this.
I'm one of her followers.
Yeah, she would have seen this before I gave it to her.
Isn't that beautiful?
Do y'all like that?
I love
And it was funny because we met each other last week or so for her birthday. I think I probably even told y'all about that. And she was showing me all these trees she got to decorate her house with. And I said, oh, that's going to be perfect.
Gonna be perfect. I got a perfect spot for
There
it.
you go. There it is. All right, I hear my butter. I hear my butter boiling.
Put this in a safe place.
So there we have it. I wanted to show you all that. That was so much fun. You know, my husband and I, we go to yard sales and stuff all the time. And I had seen that it wasn't my original idea. But I had seen that, and I shopped, you know, when we went for all these glass bowls and stuff so that I could make that tree for her.
Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome. All right, we got this going here. Let me get the butter boiled, rest of it melted and boiling, and I'll be back. All right, y'all, got my butter and water melting. Now to that, I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar. And don't stir this, you let it go. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And 3 tablespoons of corn syrup. 3 tablespoons, you all, equals a 1/4 cup. And I just spray my 1/4 cup with spray, and then see it falls right on out. See that? All right. So now I'm not going to stir it. I'm just going to kind of get it mixed up there. And I'm going to let it do its thing. All right. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, I wanted to come back and add. This should take 10 to 14 minutes, y'all. So set your timer. Or it should be at about 300 to 310 Fahrenheit temperature. And that's the hard cracked candy stage. I've got, look at this trusty little thing I got. It's a thermometer and also a spatula. So when it gets time, I'm going to stir it a little bit and I can take its temperature. Can you relate to that, Karen?
Yes,
Taking its temperature. Karen and I don't know if I told you, Karen and I used to work together. I was an x-ray tech in my other life, and she's a nurse practitioner. Just recently retired.
Yes, ma'am.
So she's having a fun time. All right, we'll be back. All right, y'all. Here we go. We're not at that point yet, but see the color? But it's starting to turn a little amber, but we're not there yet, okay? And it's been cooking almost 9 minutes, so 10 to 14 minutes should do this, okay? But we're going to keep on going, and I'll be back when it gets the right color. Okay, here we are. It's almost there, y'all. Can you see how that looks tan? I don't know if you can see it or not. But it's at 272. It doesn't have, but I'm going to let it go to 300, and it's been about 13 minutes. So 10 to 14 minutes is just about right. We'll see what this thermometer says. I got it on low heat. I'll turn it up just a little bit. We're almost there. Almost there.
What's your temperature at?
Temp is 282. Can you hand me my nuts, please?
Sure.
Assistant, can you hand me my nuts, please? Okay, we're at 288.
Sorry.
Let's give it just another second here. But the color really is starting to look really good. $290. We got 10 degrees to go. And I think 10 degrees will fix it just right. We'll be back in a minute, y'all. All right, we're going to put the nuts in, y'all. We got it at 331. Go ahead and stir them in. That's a 1/2 cup of chopped pecans. And now we're going directly over to the pan. Karen, can you turn the camera around here?
Sure. Is this good?
Yep.
Okay.
What y'all thinking about this? Are you thinking it's hot? Man, if you were to get burned with this stuff, And it's not like it's going to let go. It's going to latch on like a lava. All right. And now I'm going to try to spread it out.
I'm going to take a pan.
If you can. Thank you, Karen.
Oh.
It's nice to have an assistant. You can put it back over there. It's nice to have an assistant. I'm going to try this while
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Man, you got to move fast with this, though. This ain't playing around. There you go. All right, y'all. Now what we have to do with this, we got to let this cool for about 30 minutes. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what to do with the chocolate, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. It's been in the refrigerator for 30 minutes cooling. And now I've melted 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. And I'm going to pour on here. And I'm going to spread it all over this. I'm using this offset spatula to do that. Actually, what I did is I melted 3 ounces of chocolate, and then I took it out and I just stirred in that other ounce of chocolate so as to not to make it real runny, because I want it to be able to stay on here. I just want a really thin layer on here. I don't want it running all off. Oh, and I did make one boo-boo I want to tell you all about. I got to thinking about it. If I said this, it's a mistake. I said 3 tablespoons equals a quarter cup. That's not right. It's 4 tablespoons equal a quarter of a cup. I got to thinking to myself because I was thinking about butter. And I knew that butter was 4 tablespoons was a quarter of a cup. So, my mistake, y'all. All right, let me see if I can get the rest of this out of here so I can spread it on here. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to let this cool for 15 minutes. I'm going to sprinkle a few nuts over top of it. Let this cool for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to do the other side. We're going to have a double-sided toffee bar here, okay? That looks good. It goes on thin. All right, let me get right there. How's it look? This is going to be good. This is going to be similar to those confections you buy. All right. All right, got it all spread out there. I'm going to take some nuts and spread it over the top. I'm going to take my spatula and kind of pat them down. All right, and we'll cool this for 15 minutes, and I'll be back and do the other side with you, okay? Then we'll have to try it. All right, y'all, we're about to finish this. What I'm going to do is try to turn this over. Oh, that peeled off beautiful. Look at that. Peeled it right off. And now we got this nice smooth surface here. And we're going to spread the rest of our chocolate. Whoops. Let me get it all out so I know what I got to spread. This will be impressive candy for y'all to make. See, you don't want your chocolate too melted because you want to be able to stay on your candy. All right, this looks good. And there you have it. Look how good that spreads. You see? Just a little thin layer. It's not a whole lot. This spreads easier. This is a nice smooth surface here. Hey, and don't worry about the way it looks. You know why? Because you'll break it in pieces anyway. So don't worry about the way it looks. Almost don't have enough chocolate for this side. There we go. See, my candy's cold and it's making my chocolate not spreadable. All right. A few little more nuts on this side. Pressing it down with my hands. It'll be all right. Press it down good. All right, let me give this a minute and let me get all this cleaned up and I'm going to come back. We're going to break it and try us a piece, okay? Be right back. All right, y'all, I'm excited. We're at the finish line. What do you think? Look at it. So we're going to cut it here. I'm going to try to cut it. It's going to break apart, but I'm just going to try to cut it somewhat in squares. You know it's going to break all up, but I'm going to try it anyway. Look. See the little chocolate on both sides? Let me show you a better piece. See that? Doesn't that look good? Well, let me tell you if it's any good. Hi y'all, we're finally here. I don't know if I messed my video up or not, but here's the candy. I've started kind of cutting it up. I'm going to try to cut it in squares, but you know it's not going to cut because it's so hard it just breaks. But that's all right. That's perfectly fine. Look, y'all. Can you see that? Don't look good. I'm going to try a little piece. This should come with a warning sign. Dangerous. Dangerous. It took a little time in between steps. This is the first time I've made this. I don't know if you could put the chocolate chips on right after you spread the toffee out or not. I'm not sure. But this is the way I did it, and it seems to turn out really good. Little thin veneer of chocolate on each side. You all, thank you so much for letting me be a part of your day, and more importantly, you being a part of mine. I appreciate y'all, every single one of you. I really do. My channel, like I said, I say this every time, but it's growing. I'm so happy about it. I love doing this. I love to cook with y'all, share recipes with y'all, entertain you. I just love it all. I just love it all. So, I appreciate you if you'll share me, like me, and subscribe. I just will keep on doing it. I've had some requests for some different dishes, so I'm going to try to make those. And I just want to tell you during this season, you know, the Lord loved us so much that He sent His Son. He sent His Son as that little baby in the manger that day to grow up, to pay for the sins that He didn't do, that we do. He took our place, and God loved us enough to send His Son. So always remember the reason for the season. Reach out for those people that are lonely, are alone, don't have family. Invite them to do something. Take up a little time. Send them a card. I know they'll appreciate it. Take them some candy. I'm going to. I'll see you next time on Robin Recipes. Bye-bye.